Hello everyone. We are from five group of e-learning. Will be present about the answer of the questions related to the DLS or digital literacy. But before that, we would like to introduce our members in this group. First, me, Nimade Nurmayansari, as first speaker. First speaker, Desi Saudia Ramadhani as second speaker, Budi Astrini as third speaker, Pande Gede Dharma Arisuta as fourth speaker, and for the last speaker is Putri Intari. So without any further ado, we start. So for the first question, what is digital literacy or DLS? In the current era, technological advances have an impact on human life. One of the impacts of human life is in the field of education. With the advancement of technology in education, it requires new skills as well. The Partnership for 21st Century Skill in the US, for example, is organizations that advocate inclusion in skill education to prepare students for life in the 21st century. Their skills are digital literacy. Digital literacy includes information, media, and technology skills. Examples of digital skills are create a meme, work with text or images, and share it online. So for the second question, what are their main dimensions? According to Pegram 2011, there are four dimensions of DLS. First, language. Second, information. Third, connections. And for the last, redesign. So, for the next will be continued by Desi.
Okay, my name is Desi. I will answer the next question. What are the sub-skills under each of dimension? There are 4 points. A point is language-based literature. Literatures consists in first skill to decode online text genres such as blogs, wikis, or forum discussion. Second, the ability to read and create the abbreviated from used in the text messaging or in taking part in real-time online text chat conversation. Part B is information-based literacies. Consists in first, there are fundamental skills that help us navigate the flood of digital information provided by the internet. Second is the ability to search effectively for information online. Third, being able to critically evaluate source of information. Four, knowing how to manage information overload. Fifth, knowing when the switch off as well as soon. Okay, the next part will explained by Budi. Thank you.
Well, everyone, my name is Budi Astrini. Here I want to presentation still in number 2. That's option C about connection-based literacies. This include knowing how to manage your digital identity or online personal and network literacy, which help you filter information received from your online network while yourself become a node in this network by passing a relevant information or news. Next, option D, redesign-based literacy. They have 2 parts. The number one is this consists a primary of primary literacy and micro literacy, which includes the ability to recreate and repurpose already made digital content in innovative ways. And the second, procedural skills such as how to insert and manage an image, into a Word process document. They also include less clearly defined skills such as communicating effectively in distribute virtual communities. Next, the next material will presentation by Pandi.
Well, thank you. To continue, I would like to answer the question: are they important to be integrated into language teaching and why? So they are third part. The first is as English language teacher, we can help our learner acquire not only the language skill needed for communicating and interesting globalized world, but also some of the digital skill um, that they will inevitably also need. And the second, with integrate digital literatures into language teaching, so can also help learners development key digital literatures and in it is needed our duty as language teachers to do so. And the last English language teaching syllabus, which is even when there's are course book driven by think the activity to the current topic being explored in the class. So the presentation will be continued by Putri. Thank you.
Well, I'm Putri. Uh, for the last material is about how could they be integrated into language teaching. So digital literacy can be integrated in teaching like in writing and reading. And for the implementing of this uh, digital literacy can be divided by four parts. There are is there are texting texting literacy, hypertext literacy, information literacy, and the last is visual or multimedia literacy. Texting literacy is the learner learn to produce our language using a digital text and get a mind idea on the text and to know what the purpose of the text need to show. And for the second is following the links or hypertext literacy. It is when the teacher give two or more digital text to learner and the learner can find out the hyperlink in the text and the reliability of the text, how many hyperlink in the text, and the third is the three octopus. It is information literacy when the learner can get information about anything using a digital in the era digital now and get the key information about literacy in the true sources and reliability. And the last is copycat. Copycat or visual multimedia literacy is when the learner can contribute in the digital era and use their mind to creative like the learner can make a blog spot and show our creativity in the public and also make our sources. And for the teacher, must have T3. T3 there are is training, teaching, and technology. Training is a very important because before the teacher show or teaching material, the teacher must get a pre-service. And the second is teaching. How the teacher can use digital when the teaching in the classroom. And the last is technology. The teacher can show our knowledge about the technology. Okay, that's all for our material. That's all for our presentation today. I hope
I hope this is give you information about digital literacy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.